So here we go. We are going to start standing. I have one set of heavier weights. We're using them for rows and chest press. I have my block out. Heels are under your hips. Shoulder rolls. Take your shoulders up, back, and down. Take a few shoulder rolls. Stand up nice and tall. It's an inhale. Reach up. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Blow it out. Do that 2 more times. Reach up. Take your inhale. Exhale, blow it out. 1 more time. Big inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, blow it out. Right here, right arm circles. Big arm circle, just a right arm. Just take the arm up and around, up and around. Get that movement through your shoulder joint. Switch arms. Left arm goes up and around. There goes the left arm, up and around. Rotate it so the thumb keeps pointing to the front. You have 1 more to go. Finish this, keep your arms down, add little arm swings, just a little swing. Start with upper back movement only. Move the upper back, and then you can start moving through your waistline, make it a little bigger. Here comes the hips, swinging your arms, taking it. There comes the hips, do that a few more times. Stop the arms, take a couple baby squats here, little chance, hips go back. Press, bring it up. Little squat, down, and up. Keep it small enough so you get the movement, hips, knees, ankles. Next time, we reach up. Arm sweeps, take a big inhale, reach all the way up. Sweep down, exhale. There's your up and down. Big inhale. Inhale on the way up. Exhale on the way down. Hands are going to meet your thighs. It is your cow cat. Drop the belly, look up, and then pull the belly in round through your spine. Do this a few times. You're moving through the spine now. One more time. Get that movement from the tailbone all the way up. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it up. Shoulders back and down. You're going to lift your right leg, add some ankle circles. Now feel free to hold on to something if you want to as you take the ankle around in one direction, ankle around in the other direction. Set the foot down and tuck the toes under. So we're going to go right into this stretch of big toe to the little toe. Think open up the front of the ankle, the shin. And now bring that knee up. Give your knee a hug. So again, if you want to hold on to something, hold on to something. Hug the knee. Tap the foot down, and we're going to add some circles for our hip. You're going to take the leg up and around, and then bring it back around in the other direction. So you can tap down as you open to one side, and then reverse that movement. So just think hip mobility. Do that one more time. Finish that one. Shake it out. We have the other side to go. First, it was our ankle circle. So again, hold on to something if you like. Ankle circles around in one direction. Ankle circles around in the other direction. Take the foot down. Tuck the toes under. Here's your chance. Rolling little to big toe. Stretching in front of the foot, the ankle. Finish this. It's your knee hug. Again, feel free to hold on to something. Hug the knee. There's your big stretch through your hip. Then tap the foot down. Here comes those hip circles out. And then back around. So I'm taking it in both directions. Take it out and around. And then back in. There's your out. Do that one more time in each direction. And then when you finish that, both your feet stay down and add your hula hoop circles. Take your hula hoop circles here and think loosen everything up. Take it around in the other direction. Once you finish this, we're taking our hands behind our head There's that stretch. Elbows open, and now you're going to hinge, bring yourself down, and then bring yourself up. We're coming into this good morning movement. Elbows wide, long spine. Today, focus on keeping that length from the tailbone to the top of your head. That means you would push your head into your hands, and you have this nice slide down and slide up. Here comes your down and up. Let's do 3 more. Here comes 3. Here is your 2. One more time, down and up. Engage the core. Once you're up, drop your arms down. Give yourself a nice shoulder roll. You're going to sweep your arms up right here. Grab your wrists, and now you're going to just roll through your ankles. So take your ankles so you can press off to one side, and then take this stretch over to the other side. Same thing. Roll through your ankles. We're going to do that again. Take it off to one side. Roll through the feet so you're stretching your ankles. Think mobility again. And here comes the other side. Bring it back to center. Drop your arms. Give yourself a shoulder roll. Open your feet up wide enough. Side lunges. Let's get this movement side to side. So you can start small. That's where I would start. Keep it a little bit smaller. Make sure you're hinging. That means your back is straight. And then as you get more warmed up in the side to side movement, there comes that reach and reach. So the way I'm getting lower is by hinging. You have to push your hips back. There comes your hinge and your hinge. We're going to do 4 more. There's your 4 and your 3. It's your 2. And then once you finish this, stop in the center. Adjust your feet. We're going right into plies. You're going to slide straight down and straight up. And just like the other movements, I would start a little bit smaller. Getting the hips, knees, ankles ready. And then as you get more warmed up, you would slide down, slide up. You can take it down and up. We're going to do 4 more. There comes your 4. There's your 3. It's your 2. One more time. Bring yourself about halfway down. We're going to practice our heel lifts. So right here, you're halfway down. Lift the right heel. Just check it out, see how it feels. It's been a while since we've done this. Heel goes down, lift the left heel, check it out, see how it feels. Heel goes down, and then when you're ready, maybe you lift both your heels just a little bit. So here comes that balance. If you can, you lift your heels a little bit more, hold it, and then maybe you sink your hips. Maybe you lift your heels more. Hold it, keep going. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2. Heels go down. Slide your hips a little lower. Hold it here. Push into the bottoms of your feet. You can stand all the way up right here. Let your toes face the front. Give yourself a little stretch. There comes your break. And then push your hands into your shins. Reach through the top of your head. Get a super long spine here. And you'll feel that stretch through the back of your legs. Soften the knees, bring yourself up. You can walk your feet in right here, give yourself a nice little shake out. We're going to grab our weights and we're going to do some rows right here. So make sure when you bend down to get your weights, you do that safely. Our first set of rows, we're going to have the weights in the front of our thighs. Heels are under your hips. You're going to slide down. And here comes that pull up for your row. So make sure your shoulder blades are back and down. And there comes that row. Core is tight. Back is straight. And there comes your pull up. Release down. There's your up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2. We stand up tall this time. Bring yourself all the way up. And then once you're up, you're going to set your feet up for your squats. I'm going to take mine a little wider. Weights wherever they work for you. If you want them in front, if you want to lift them up by your chest. Here comes your squats. You're going to sit back and bring it up. Here comes your down and up. So you could have weights right here on your thighs. You can bring your weights up by your chest. Just make sure you still hinge. So whatever version you pick, you're still staying strong through the hips and the legs. 4 more. There comes your 4. And your 3. It's your 2. And then when you finish this, stay up. Give yourself a little shake. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. We're going to come back to rows, standing up. Heels under your hips or whatever distance works. Hands are going to be outside the thighs. There's the hinge. Here's the pull and the release. There's your pull, release. It's your up and down, up and down. So again, we're focused on strengthening the back, but that means we have to keep a straight spine. Stay engaged through your core. There's your up. We have 2 more to go. 1 more time. Bring yourself all the way up. Shake it out. We're doing squats 1 more time. Now you're going to see me take my weights up by my shoulders. You can keep your weights low if you'd rather that. And then here comes your squats. You're going to slide down for your squat and bring it up. There's your slide down and bring it up. There's your down and up, down, up. Here's your slide down, slide up. 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more time. Keep it up. You can bring your weights down. We're going to do 1 more set of rows. This is going to be your push-pull version. Feet are planted. There's your hinge. So you're going to push one arm down, pull the other one up. Push one down, pull the other one up. There's your push and pull. Push and pull. There's your pull and pull. Pull and pull. Keep going here. Strong through the back. Strong through the core. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Carefully bring yourself up. Stand up nice and tall. You're going to set your weights down carefully. Make sure you're doing like a squat when you set your weights down. We're going to continue doing a little more leg work while we're standing. We're going to do side leg lifts. So if you want to hold on to something, hold on to something. We'll start by lifting the right leg. And then when you're ready, you have this lift to the outside and squeeze it in. So now we usually do this laying down on our side. Think of that nice long straight line you do when you're laying on the floor. Core is engaged. You lead with the heel. It can go a little bit behind you. And focus on that resist out and squeeze in. Resist out. Squeeze in. There's your out and your in. 2 more. And once you finish this, we switch sides. Shift your weight. Get your balance. Stand up tall. Zip the core. And then you take out and in. So think if you had a band around your thighs, that's the resistance, and you squeeze in. So you want to focus on the out and bring it in. Out, in. So we want to be strong through the standing leg, nice and tall through the top of your head through the full movement. And there's your out and in. 2 more. One more time. Hula hoop circles happen here. Loosen up your hips. Take your hips around in one direction. Take your hips around in the other direction. Once you're there, you're going to meet at the back of your mat, and we're going to get ourselves ready. We're going to roll down. Now, we're going to do push-ups. So if you like to do your push-ups elevated on the wall, on the counter, someplace else, keep yourself up. Otherwise, if you're with me, we're going to roll down. So you choose where you want to take your push-ups. My push-ups are going to be on my knees, and you're going to pick the intensity that you want today. So make sure you roll your shoulder blades back and down. And then you have your down and up for your push-ups. So find that strength through your chest as you slide down and up. You slide down with control, you slide up with control. There's your down and your up. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and take a break right here. Press back, give yourself a stretch. Now, if you're up, stay up. We're going to do another set. This is your chance to stretch though. Maybe you take the hands behind your back. Maybe it's about taking some wrist circles. Whatever you need, shake it out. We'll take a break for about 10 more seconds, and then we'll get ready for our second set. So when you're ready, set yourself up wherever that is for you. Always remember, roll the shoulder blades back and down so you have lots of length for your neck. And here we go. You slide down, slide up, slide down, slide up. There's your down and up, down, up. 5 more. Here comes 5, 4, 3, 2, and then once you finish this, take your break. Here comes your stretch. Pressing back, whatever feels right for you. Stretch your chest. Now, if you are standing up or you chose to do them elevated, we'll all meet on the floor right now, and we're going to get ready to do some work on our front side. But first, loosen up your shoulders. We're going to be doing our shoulder work while we're on our belly, all that good stuff. So shake it out, and then we're all going to meet on our front side. Bring yourself through. You can start with your hands underneath your forehead, just wherever. Big lengthen through your toes, reach them away. Forehead meets your hands. Press the tops of your feet down. And here we go. You lift and lower. So we're going to start with this little bit of a reverse crunch movement to strengthen your back. There's your lift and lower. Now remember, we're lifting with the strength of back muscles. If you're feeling pain in your low back, check out. Maybe you need to take your feet a little wider or a little closer. Maybe you need to press the tops of your feet down a little firmer. Movement can be small. Here's your last one. Relax the upper body. Take some windshield wiper legs. Just swing your legs side to side and loosen up your low back, your hips. You shouldn't have been using them, but that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Give yourself a nice little release right here. Now our next set of moves is more for your shoulders, a little bit more back work. You can take your feet back down to the floor. You're going to press the tops of the feet down. When you press the tops of the feet down, your kneecaps come off the mat. Your hands are going to make a Y. Now today, your thumbs are going up towards the ceiling. You're zipping up the core. You're going to hover the upper body, little lift up and down. So today we're just going to take our thumbs towards the ceiling and bring them down. It's not a large movement. You're focused on strengthening the upper back. You have this little lift and this lower. It's a little lift and a lower. There's your up and down, up, and down. We'll do 3 more. There's your 3. There's your 2. Now sweep your hands by your thighs. Reach for your toes. Lift your legs. You're in your locust. Now you're doing an isometric strengthener for the back of the body. Lift with your glutes, your hamstrings. Then shoot your tailbone away from the top of your head. Cobra. Hands are by your rib cage. Elbows, squeeze them in tight. And then bring yourself up so your shoulder blades stay down. So if you have any squishing in your neck, you then get your shoulder blades down. Lower yourself back down. Take your hands to the side. They are going to be goalposts to start. Tops of the feet press down, kneecaps off the mat. Hover the arms. Little squeeze between your shoulder blades. Little squeeze between your shoulder blades. Again, it's a small movement. We're just working on that strengthening of the upper back. Keep going here. There's your 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands go to your thighs. Fingertips reach your toes. Legs lift. Hold it. Keep holding it here. Hold it a little bit longer. Hands are by your rib cage. Elbows squeeze together. Cobra as you come up. Bring yourself all the way up. And if you want to turn your head, turn your head. If you don't want to, skip it. And then you bring yourself back down. And once you're there, we will go to our YW. It's our reach pull. This time, palms can face the floor. Feet are going to press down, kneecaps off the mat. Hover the upper body. Pull your elbows back. There's your W. You reach for your Y. You pull back into a W. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Keep going here. There's your reach and your pull. Take 3 more. Here comes your 3. It's your 2. One more time. Hands can come back by your thighs. Palms are going to face the ceiling. And add your little rear deltoid lift. So it's a little lift up with your arms. But the focus is lifting with the rear deltoid, the back of your shoulder. There's your 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Lift the legs. There's your locust. Lengthen toes to the top of your head. Hands by your rib cage. Elbows squeeze together. Cobra. Bring yourself up. And then take a look side to side. Lower yourself down here. Child's pose as you press back. Here comes that press back for your child's pose. And whatever feels good. So this is your break. What do you need to do a little restart, reset? We're going to be doing clamshells and bridges. So give yourself a nice stretch wherever you need it most. And we'll start with our clamshell. So we're going to be coming onto this side of our body. Set yourself up. So think knees stacked, hips stacked, and then you open and close the top leg. So there comes that lift and lower. Press the bottom leg into the mat. Make sure the top hip stays stacked. There's that open and close. Open and close. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to do our side crunches from here. That bottom arm can go out in front of you. Set yourself up. Take the hand behind your head. Now remember, this is for your core. There's that elbow to the ceiling, release it down. Now we want to make sure you're lifting with the core. Your head stays in line. We're not moving our neck. You're adding this elbow to the ceiling with your core, release down. Again, it doesn't have to be a very large movement. Keep it nice and small as you crunch and you release. There's your crunch and release. We have 3, 2. Once you finish this, arm can come down, and we're going to take it right onto the back side and take a couple bridges. So once you're on the back side, hands are going to come by your side. See if you can reach your heels. Press into your feet. Roll your hips up. Squeeze at the top. And slowly bring it all the way back down. Here comes the lift up. Lengthen the tailbone. Squeeze at the top. And then bring it all the way back down. Classic bridge right here, but we're going to take our time. I want you to make sure you're using every section. You have control from the top as you bring it all the way down. You have this lift up, little pause at the top, and you bring it down. Here comes the lift and the lower. We're going to do 5 more. We always take your time all the way through the exercise. So as you go up, you think lift your tailbone, lengthen the spine, press into your feet, and then you bring it back down. Here comes the lift, press, and bring it down. You have 2 more to go. Here's your lift up for your bridge, your lower down. 1 more time. Finish that one, and then we're going over to the other side for your clamshell. I'm going to just flip over so I'm facing you. You can roll over to the other side. Set yourself up. So again, that means hips completely stacked. Knees are stacked, and you have this open and close. Open and close. There comes the lift and lower, lift and lower, open and close. 5, 4, 3, 2. Side crunches are next. This is when your bottom arm reaches out. Set yourself up. Hand is behind your head. Now think straight line, tailbone to the top of your head. And you have this crunch with your core. You bring it down. Now make sure you're lifting with your core. That's different than lifting with your neck or your shoulders. Focus on where the lift is coming from. We move slow enough so you can focus on your form and make sure you're using the right muscle groups when we do each movement. There comes that lift and lower. You have 3. It's your 2. Finish this one. We go on our back side. We're doing some crunches first. So once you're here, bottoms of the feet are going to come together. You're in your butterfly bound angle. Hands are coming behind your head. You add a classic crunch. So there's your lift and lower. Now right here, I want you to keep in mind, you lift with your core. If you feel any strain in your neck, your upper back, your shoulders, that may be an indicator you're using other muscles other than your core. You want to engage the core and lift and control it down. Engage and lift, release it down. 3 more. There's your 3. It's your 2. Now when you finish this one, keep the upper body down. We're doing bridges again, and if it works for your body, your bridges are going to be from this butterfly position. Push the bottoms of the feet together, lift up your hips, and bring it down. So you might need to move where your feet are. Do you need them a little closer? Do you need them a little further away? If they irritate your knee, that's an indicator you need to change where your feet are. Make the move work for your body. So you're not going to force yourself to do something that's not appropriate for you. You're going to make adjustments as you lift your hips and bring it down. Here's your 5, 4, 3, 2. You have one more to go. It is a long stretch. You're going to stretch all the way from your fingers to your toes. Lengthen all the way out. Feel free to arch your back. Right here, fingertips go to the ceiling. Roll up. We're giving ourselves a stretch here. Once you're up, drop the chin to the chest, round through your spine. Stretch here. You're going to sit up tall. We're going to add some spinal twists. Feet can go about the width of your mat. So think about pressing your feet down, press your glutes down, sit up tall, gentle twist off to one side, gentle twist off to the other side. Here's your twist to one side, twist to the other side. Here's your twist and twist. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Finish that. Take your stretch to the front. Feet are in, chin drops down, round through your spine. Make that feel good. And then from here, we want to make sure we get our chest press in. I'm going to grab my weights. And we're going to work on the chest press. Taking it down to the floor. Just make sure right here you're super careful. You're going to make sure your weights are close to your body. You're going to control the weight until you're all the way down. And then here comes your chest press. You're going to press straight up and bring it down. There's your up and down. There's your lift and lower. It's your lift and lower. There's your up and down. Push. We control it down. There's your push. Control it down. Up and down. 2 more. There's 1. And here comes 2. Now you're going to bring your weights down, and we're going to do a pullover next. If you want to use both your weights, go for it. Mine are heavier. I'm going to set one weight down. You choose then, palms to the front, or you could have your palms in. Here's your pullover. Weights go over, and then you pull it back up. So now I want you to focus, chest and back. This is when you want to make sure you're exhaling to bring your rib cage in and together. That means that we avoid flaring your ribs. If you have to pop your rib cage out, I need you to slow down and really focus on keeping your rib cage from flaring. And then pay attention to your low back. If it is popping off the mat, I want you to pay attention and make sure you are keeping your low back against the mat as you do the movement. We have 2 more to go. Take one more. Take it over and back. And then you're going to take this into some bridges. Weights on the hip if you choose. You're going to see me set my weight on my hips. Adjust where your feet are. And here it comes. Lift the hips up for your bridge and bring it down. Lift the hips up for your bridge and bring it down. There's your lift and lower. Lift and lower. It's an up and down. We have 5, 4, 3, Now when you finish this one, I want to do chest press one more time. Hips will stay down. Grab your additional weight if you had set it down. Weights are going to start up. You're going to have them up in line with your chest, and now you're going to bring them down. You're going to slide it down and press it up. Slide down and press up. Now make sure your shoulder blades are staying down. We don't want to feel this in our neck. There's your down and your up. Down and up. Slide down, press up. Slide down, press up. Take 3 more. Here's 3, 2, one more time. Pullovers are going to be next. You're going to see me set one weight down. You're going to pick the version with your hands that work for your shoulders. This time you're going to take your knees up over your hips, and you're going to take your pullover. So there's your over. Check to see. Remember, rib cage stays in. You avoid flaring your ribs. You're going to do 2 more, just like this. Check to make sure you have full control. As you take it over, you pull it back. On the next one, you are going to extend one leg out as you take it over. You're going to do a single leg extension, bring it in. So now I just took in a bunch of core work. As long as you have your rib cage under control, you have your pelvis staying connected to the mat, there is that over and pull. So we have a core strength, chest strength, and there comes your back. You have 4 more to go. Use lots of control. Yes, and moving slow. Slow out, slow in. Slow out, slow in. You have 2 more to go. There is 1, and here is 2. Go ahead, bring the weight down to your hips. We'll do 1 more set of bridges. Set your feet up where they work best for you. Push into your feet, lift your hips, and then you bring it down. Lift your hips and bring it down. There's your lift and lower. It's your lift and lower. Remember to keep shooting through the tailbone at any time. If it bothers your low back, check your form out. You want to make sure you're making a straight line from the knees to the shoulders. That lift is through your glutes. We don't use our low back to get our legs up. We use our hamstrings and our glutes. Last one. Once you finish this, you can set your weight off to the side. Take some windshield wiper legs right here, and I'm also going to stretch my chest out some. You're going to do whatever feels good for you. Knees drop side to side. Little happy baby. Knees are going to come in towards the armpits. Bottoms of the feet go towards the ceiling. Little side to side rocking. Again, we're loosening up the hips, but use a nice little chance to get yourself ready to do some core strengthening on our back side. Bring your knees right over your hips. Take your arms down by the side. So start right here. Tap 1 foot down at a time. Now, as you tap, I want you to think, are your shoulders staying down? Is your rib cage staying connected in? Are you controlled through your core? So we want to make sure we are keeping everything in our midsection from popping out as we tap a foot down and bring it up. And remember that movement comes from the hip joint. Our knees never move. There comes that tap and lift. You have 4 more to go. You have 4, 3, 2. And then when you finish this one, keep your knees up. Open your arms to the side. It's a hip roll. This is still a core strengthener. Knees go off to the side. Once you're there, hold it. Now, if you want to extend a leg or two, go for it. Just make sure you're in your core. Your knees return to the center. You take it to the other side. Take a peek. Make sure your knees are still stacked. Often you have to reach the top knee a little bit further. Hold it here. Bring it back to the center. Here's your hip roll. You pause, hold it. One or both legs can go straight if you choose. Bring it back to the center. Take it to the other side. Once you're there, hold it. There's your hold. Bring it to center. One more time each side. You hip roll. Once you're there, maybe you straighten one or both your legs. That's your choice. You would bring it back to center and take it to the other side. Hold it there. Bring it back to the center. Knees can come into your chest. There's your hug. Circles on your back in one direction. Circles in the other direction. It is a long stretch. Reach from your fingers to your toes. Get as long as you can. Lengthen all the way out. Roll yourself up, chin to chest. Once you're up, give yourself a stretch. Drop the chin to the chest, roll through your spine. Sit up tall. One more time, we're going to take some spinal twists. Just get a little movement back in your spine off to one side. Now remember, this is still a core exercise, but I do use it to get that little movement back into your spine. One more time in each direction. And then our next move will be the saw. You can open your feet up wider, reach out your fingertips. There's that full twist. Reach towards the pinky and look back towards your thumb. Zip up the core, switch sides. There's your lengthen. Bring it up and switch. There's your lengthen and switch. Keep it going here. We'll do 4 more. Here comes your 3. It's your 2. One more time. Now, once you finish that, return to your spinal stretch. Legs can go in front. Drop the chin, round through your spine. Make it feel good right here. We will practice our half roll down, roll up. So bring yourself rolling partway down, wherever that is for you. And then you bring yourself and roll all the way back up. So this is going to be different for all of us. Some of us are going to stop a little higher and bring it up. Some of us are going to go a little bit lower. So wherever you go, it really just depends how you're feeling today, right? How is the core strength? Remember, if at any time you feel this in your back, you want to make sure you reset. Maybe keep it a little smaller. Maybe you use your thighs to help you get up. We're going to do 2 more. Here comes the roll down and up. You have 1 more to go. And then with this one, take yourself all the way down. You can go ahead, roll yourself all the way down. Bring your knees into your chest. Take your toes up towards the ceiling. Bring your heels together so your feet make a V and drop one leg at a time. You do a single leg drop. Now I want you to lift the leg with your inner thigh. So each time you drop the leg, lift up. Think lift with the inner thigh. We're using our core, but rather than being able to use your hip flexor, you're going to focus on using the inner thigh to get the leg up each time. There comes your 4, 3, 2. From here, keep your toes up. Add your little corkscrew, which is both your feet make the circle on the ceiling. Now right here, I want you to use your core. Really focus on the core. My feet still make a V. And you're circling around. Circle around. Change the direction. Take it around in the other direction. There's your circle and your circle. There's your circle and circle. Bring your feet down. Knees come in. Give yourself a little stretch here, break. You're going to take a long stretch. Reach from your fingers to your toes. Bring yourself onto your side. We have our side planks to do yet. You're going to bring yourself off to the side. My side plank is going to be on my elbow today. You're also going to see me keep my bottom knee down. That's my choice. Feel free to stack or stagger your feet. All of our bodies are different, so you might prefer being up, lifting the bottom leg up as well. And we're going to hold it here. You have about 15 more seconds in whatever version of the side plank you chose today. Countdown is coming up right here. It is 5, 4, 3. Low plank. Go down onto your forearms. Bring yourself through. Hold your low plank. Now you could have your low plank on your knees. Maybe you lift one leg. Maybe you lift both. You're going to hold your low plank, staying strong through the entire body. This is really a good exercise to catch everything. Keep holding it here for 5, 4, 3. Knees come down. We're going into a side plank. We make sure we catch the other side. So again, you're picking your version. It could be knee down. It could be stacked feet. It could be staggered feet. And then we just hang out here. And we're getting this strength. So a side plank. Strengthening our shoulders. Strengthening your hips, because it takes hip strength to keep that straight line from the tailbone to the top of your head. You're going to keep going. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release it down. Come back onto your front side. We're going to take a Sphinx, forearms down. This is a stretch. Let the tops of the feet go down. Round out through your elbows and then pretend like you're dragging them towards your toes as you lengthen through the top of your head. You get this really nice stretch for your core as well as your back. Take a breath. Release down. Slide your hands to your ribs. Squeeze your elbows together. Cobra. Maybe it's a little cobra. We don't have to go big. You could keep it someplace in between. Wherever your cobra feels good, there's your stretch. You release that down. Press your hips back into a child's pose. Now again, you could keep your hips up higher if that feels better today. You're more than welcome to take your hips lower. Maybe you slide your hips between your knees, whatever feels best. We'll add a side stretch while we're here. Walk your hands off to the side while you're in your child's pose. Stretch it out. Hands go off to the other side. And there's this stretch on the other side. Bring yourself back to the center. Drop your elbows to the mat. If they're not there, take your fingertips, reach them towards your shoulders, and use this as a little extra stretch. Triceps, shoulders, wherever. Just fingertips towards the shoulders as you stretch a little bit more. Hands go back down to the mat. Your hands and knees. Bring yourself up. Cow cat. Drop the belly, look up. Pull the belly in, drop the top of the head, the tailbone down. Make sure you're moving all sections of the spine the best you can. Sometimes we have sticky areas and we avoid moving them. See if you can get movement in all areas of your back. One more time, lifting up, use that inhale, take your time. Here's your exhale. Meet in the center. Take one foot out behind, push the heel away, use that to stretch the calf. Focus on stretching the calf here by pressing the heel away. Slide the leg out to the side. Press your hips back, stretch right here. Bring yourself up and thread the needle. Keep the leg out, slide the arm under, and right there is thread the needle. Bring yourself back up to your hands. This leg comes in, and now you take the other one. Heel presses away, stretch the calf. If you don't feel the stretch, make sure your hips are squared. You're pressing through the heel, lengthening the back of the leg. Slide the leg to the side. Hips drop back, stretch here. And then you would bring yourself up so you can thread the needle. Take the arm under and take the stretch wherever it works for you. Bring yourself back up, leg can go behind you. Take one more cow cat, drop the belly, look up. Round through your spine. And then from here, we're gonna bring ourselves through into a seated position. We're gonna start with our 90-90. You're gonna take one foot in front of you, the other leg is back, so it's 90 for the front leg, 90 for the back. It's taking the center of your chest over the thighs. So you have a little bit of a rotation. And there's that lean, so you get a really nice stretch through the glute and the outer hip, outer thigh of the front leg. Bring yourself up. Switch sides. Take the back leg forward. And then once you're there, you have the center of the chest goes over the thigh. And we still think lengthen the spine. So you don't want to just round through your back. You're going to miss some of the stretch. You still want to have this straight spine from the tailbone to the top of your head as you lengthen. Bring yourself up. Both your legs go out in front of you. Here's your hamstring stretch. You would grab the floor and pull your chest forward. And again, straight spine. So rather than rounding and collapsing, see if you can pull your chest to your toes. Start bringing yourself up. Take some windshield wiper legs. Knees are going to drop side to side. And then from here, I'm going to grab my block because I like to be a little bit higher. And we will go ahead, stretch out the upper body from doing our rows and our chest press. Whatever is comfortable for you. So sometimes I kneel, sometimes today you're going to see me cross my legs. It's going to be a nice shoulder roll. We want to keep our shoulders up, back, and down. Now you can open your arms up to the side, lift your chest, start with a stretch here, drop the thumbs, reach behind you. Fingers reach behind, chin goes up, chest opens. Look straight ahead, open your arms to the side. Hug a big ball, drop the chin to the chest, round through your spine. And then you lean off to one side. Bring it to the center, lean off to the other side. Bring it to the center, swoop your arms up, flip your palms towards the ceiling, lengthen. Release your fingertips, drop one hand behind. There's your stretch here on one side. Fingertips go up, drop the other side. Fingertips go up, arms come down, take the right hand behind your back, wherever that is for you today. Drop the ear to the shoulder. Lift the head, relax the right arm. The left arm is going to go behind. And then once it's there, you're going to take ear to shoulder. Lift up the head, drop the arm, give yourself a nice little shoulder roll. Take your hands on your lap, turn your head off to the right, stretch your neck. Turn your head to the left. Look to the front. Drop your chin to your chest. Lift your chin to the ceiling. Look straight ahead. Stretch out your fingers. Touch your thumb to each finger. Take your time. You're going to touch thumb to each finger one at a time. Taking your time, being super intentional as you touch each finger one at a time. And now you're going to stretch your fingers all the way out. Make your jazz hands. Bring your fingers together. Make a fist. Wrap your thumb and reach it towards the pinky to stretch out your thumb tendon. Wrist circles. Take your wrists around in one direction. Take them around in the other direction. Press your palms together. Stretch out your wrists. Once your palms are together, lift your elbows. Then you drop your elbows, flip your fingertips to the floor. Stretch here. Clasp your hands, make some figure eights, little swerving around. Release it all out. Drop your arms to the side. Give yourself a big shoulder roll. Add your inhales here. Take a big inhale, reach up. Exhale, blow it out. As you inhale, inhale all the way through to your fingertips. Reach it all the way up. Exhale, bring it down, and do that one more time. Big inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, blow it out. And thank you all very, very much.